fam, thank you for tuning back into the channel. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription helps. Hit that button. Cheap Not Broke fam, what's happening, everybody? We're back. Thursday. Technical difficulties yesterday. My apologies, but we back, everybody. Internet sucks. I got that fixed. I got some new stuff coming the weekend. The man coming to fix my internet. Turn this damn music down loud. The man's coming to fix my internet this weekend. Thank y'all for being patient with me, but we gonna get right on into it. And this has been on my mind. I hadn't really got into it. But tonight's topic of the show is, are they wrong? Are they wrong? Are they wrong? Snoop and Nelly performing for Donald Trump, are they wrong? A lot of people had a lot of stuff to say. Now, me personally, I feel totally different than most people. I feel totally different. I don't feel no kind of way. But first, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Head on over to cheapnotbroke.com. Grab yourself some merchandise. Make sure you head over to Facebook and like my Facebook page, please. I need 100 subscribers to go back live on Facebook. They are trying to cheat me, and I don't appreciate it. So if you can head over there real quick for me and hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. Now, please give your thoughts and opinions. I love to hear what you got to say. I want to hear what people got to say about this. So now, recently, Donald Trump was in office, and recently he was in office. He's in office now, and he had a party before the inauguration. Snoop, Nelly, Soulja Boy performed, and everybody was hot about it. Not because I guess they performed because of what Snoop said. He said, "Oh man, Snoop's a hypocrite. He said all this, and now he's back." My mic is up. Turn my mic up. My mic ain't up. Can you hear me now? Okay, hear you now. Turn the mic up. Thank you. All right, got the mic up. Thank you. All right. Topic of the night was Snoop and Nelly wrong. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. Yes, want to talk about it. Now we know why people are up in arms, because Snoop made a video. I don't have a clip of it because, listen, I got flagged. My Martin Luther King stuff. Apparently you can't be playing people's videos like that. So, but Snoop made a video, baby, I guess when Trump was in office last time, and he had some unfavorable things to say about him. And that video resurfaced. And like, wait a minute, you performing for the man? What kind of stuff is this? You're a hypocrite. You're this and that. Hey, listen, money makes people do a lot of things. A lot of people do a lot of things for money. And I know that check was big for him to go back and do that. So I just want to talk about that tonight. And the bigger question is, people always say everybody has a price. This is true, but are you affected? And that's their price, not mine. That's not mine. Here's why I'm not really upset about Snoop. I'm not upset about Snoop because I know Snoop had a football league. He had a little league football league for a long time, and he was helping young men make it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me get my sound right. It's all making all that noise. We don't need all that. We don't get out the way. There we go. Boom. Now, yes, he was. People were upset about this, and people are mad. Here's the thing. I'm not upset because I know Snoop had a football league, and he was out there coaching those kids. A lot of those kids went off to do good things. I don't have no problem with it. And two, Snoop is not my state representative. He's not a politician. He's not the president. He's not city council. He's no governor. He's an entertainer. And I'm not having a problem with it. Boom. There you go. Josh Brown, what's happening? These celebrities will go wherever the money's at. Stop idolizing celebrities. Therefore, you will not be upset in your feelings. Exactly. My point exactly. The man's going to go where the money is. Come on now. This is the dude that made a song that Gin and Juice, and now he's doing Verizon commercials. He had a show with Martha Stewart. Snoop is about the money. He rebranded his image. He's rebranded. And that's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do. He's going to go for the money. And people are so upset that he made this video and he went back on what he said. So what? Be upset with your state representatives when they look. People, you don't hold the proper people accountable. You gotta hold the proper people accountable. He is a celebrity. He's an entertainer. He's gonna entertain whoever's paying him. That's his job. You got a business, right? You got a plumbing company, and you get hired by some people that you don't necessarily like them. Now I get it. There's limits to everything. There's limits. Some stuff you just shouldn't do. However, you get hired. They got a Confederate flag out front. Let's say that. They got a Confederate flag out front. But you know what? These people paid you up front. And when you go meet them, they're very kind, nice people. But they got a flag out front. Am I still going to get this money? Yes, I am. I need the money. And the people who are complaining, can you cut that same check to get them to not to do it? Listen, if you're going to tell somebody no, don't do that. Well, you need to cut them a check because you don't know people's situations. Somebody asked me, well, would you tell jokes for Donald Trump for some money? Yes, I would, because I'm just getting a check and I'm going about my business. He's going to do whatever he's going to do anyway. I don't care. However, long as I'm not impeding on anybody. Look, he didn't hurt nobody. Nobody's life is stopped. Now, all these executive orders, like we talked about last night before I got cut off, that's messing people's lives up. That's a whole nother situation. But the fact that he made the video, so what? There's a lot of people who've done, nobody was perfect. We were talking about Martin Luther King the other day. He wasn't perfect. There is no perfect person. There is no perfection. Everybody out there, you're going to find some flaw in them. It's just the way it's just the way it goes. There's some flaw, okay? So what? So what? It doesn't matter. He's not a politician. That's his job, to perform and make money. You shouldn't be upset about what that man does. Life goes on. Now, I understand stuff gets on social media and they make a big deal out of stuff. That's how it goes. People going, oh man, he's doing this and that. So that's how it goes. So why are we holding this man accountable for doing his job, which is to perform his songs for other people? Do I like Donald Trump? No, I do not. Do I think he's racist? Yes, I do. But however, opportunity is opportunity. And if I don't have to compromise my mind, body, or soul, hey, you got to do what you got to do. Man going to pay off my student loans. I got student loans. He going to pay them up. I'm taking the opportunity. Because look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's not in stopping nobody from doing nothing. What's going to happen is going to happen. He's not stopping you from your life at the most. It's just conversation on the internet. It's just conversation. Now, I remember years ago, Chrisette Michele tried to perform for Donald Trump, and they crucified her. Oh, man, her career is almost over. But who knows how much money that man was paying her and what she needed. If you're going to tell somebody no, then my dad used to tell me that if you can't tell somebody no, you can't tell them yes. All right, listen, if you can't provide the opportunity for me, then I'm not going to let you tell me no. Well, you shouldn't do that. Well, can you do it for me? Can you give me the opportunity I'm looking for? No? Shut up. Be quiet. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Worry about what you're doing. There you go. At the end of the day, it's business, show business. It's business show. I like to call it business show. Business show. Like people like to say show business. It's business show. You know why? No business, no show. No business, no show. We got to take care of that business first. How much I'm getting paid, travel fees, all that stuff. All that needs to be taken care of before the show even happens. Now, we can have the show first, no business. Well, that's not good because you just performed the show and everybody ran off with the money. You didn't get nothing. I'm a comedian. I know how it goes. You have people I ask you to come perform on their show, sell $25 tickets and tell you it's a good opportunity for you to perform. Well, you know what? Now you do it. Some situations you do it because of the opportunity, but you don't do it all the time. You got to be smart and you got to be smart in your business dealings. And it is business. Now, so what are we supposed to not do? Not go to the White House and not get no resources? I mean, clearly somebody needs to go talk to these folks to help out. Somebody needs to go down there. Ice Cube went to go talk to Donald Trump years ago, crucify him. So what are you supposed to do? We supposed to just wait every 4 years till there's a Democrat in office or somebody you like? That's not politics. It don't work like that. Just like everybody who's doing who buddy with Trump, cut a check. Lobbying. Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, all of them cut a check. You remember he was dealing with the guy from Saudi Arabia. They came over and Donald Trump said it. Hey, they're staying in my hotels. They're spending $20,000, $30,000 a night. Of course I like them. Of course I'm going to look out for them. because they're paying money. Some people don't understand how money goes. People will compromise themselves for money all day, every day. People don't have no morals. Everybody don't have no moral compass. You got to understand that about the world. Some people don't have no moral compass. People who sell drugs, they don't have no moral compass. They need money. They don't care about what's going to happen to this person. They just, look, I didn't need the money. That's your choice. You take this stuff and whatever happened to you, happened to you. But you know what? I know I got to pay my rent. I got to do this, so I'm going to do it. I'm not doing it. But people do things for money. 48 Laws of Power. Great book. Taught me a lot about how people operate. People will always compromise things for money. You hear about it in Hollywood all the time. People doing all kind of crazy stuff at parties to get parts in movies. Money. It's about money. So people get upset. But let me tell you who you don't hold accountable. You don't hold accountable the people you should. Your politicians, your pastor, the building fund. Y'all been trying to build the outhouse or whatever. Y'all trying to add a room on the church for a long time. Been giving this man money a long time. You're not holding him accountable. Hey man, we've been giving you money for a long time. It's been 2 years. When you gonna get this thing built? You don't hold everybody accountable. And people just like to jump on the bandwagon. That's all they did. Nelly just had a baby. They just had a baby. He need that money. He don't have no songs on the radio right now. He don't have no song on the radio. He's living off the hits. He's living off of the hits. So you know what? If you're going to pay me $1 million for the hits, I'm going to do it. Some people won't. Now, like I know you know Dr. Umar Johnson. Now, if he show up with one of them snow bunnies, that's going to be a big problem. Because now you're not supposed to do that. But I think people were upset about the video. They're upset about the video. But you know what? A lot of people will change their mind when that check get big enough. And you don't have to go out there compromising your body. Because that's the first thing people like to think. You're going to compromise your body for money. No, you don't have to do that. I may not like this person. And, I don't like them. I don't agree with them. But they got some money for me. And I need money. Just like, out here in America, we have this thing where we want to cut people off. Well, they should lose their job. They shouldn't work anymore. Okay, so what are they going to do? Just lay down and die? Absolutely not. They're going to figure out how to get it. And they might come get it from you. So this whole thing where people shouldn't get resources is not true. People need resources, and they're going to do what they got to do to get them. They are. People don't operate like that. Just like when you see the video of the lion killing the gazelle or the zebra, somebody got to go for him to eat. So you like the little lion cubs, they're cool. If they don't kill that zebra, no more lion cubs. It's a whole cycle of things. You just got to understand how all this stuff works and take your feelings out of it. Take your feelings out of it. I could care less what Snoop does. I could care less. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he's doing. He's not affecting my life. If I wouldn't have got on Instagram that day or Facebook, I wouldn't have known what the hell happened at all. So, just to jump on these people because of this, nah, man. Nah. Heck no. I don't agree with that. Do I agree with what they did? I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care. I don't care at all that they went and performed for the president for some money. And I bet more people are going to go up there and do it. Hey, when Obama was up there, he had people performing. Everybody has performers come to the White House and perform. He's no different. Now, if you was up there in the room when he was signing them executive orders, that's different. Now, hell no, I'm not accepting that. But it is what it is. And you need resources. The man's about to be there for 4 years. You got to get some resources. If you can, if I can get some resources to help my people and help my community, I'm going to take what I can get. I'm not going to take anything. I'm not going to do anything to oppress anybody. No. But I'm damn sure not going to oppress myself. Not doing it. I would say right here on TV, on this channel right now, if the White House, they were to pay me to come tell some jokes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to say, hey, by the way, the executive orders, you really messing people up. I'm going to have a conversation too. I'm going to take the check. Hey, give me the check first. Then I'm going to have a conversation. But this how it works. All right? Look, if whoever's in office, you're going to rock with them because it's about business. You can't sit there on the sideline because you don't like who's in office. You're going to take that money or you're going to cut that check to get what you need done. If Donald Trump said, hey man, we're going to stop black people from killing the police, I'm cutting you a check. Okay? I'm cutting that check. Here, take this money. I need that to stop. You got to do what you got to do. It's business. It's not personal. And some people take things personal. Just like you got two people who are feuding. They're upset. You got one friend here that don't get along with the other friend. Well, you got to take sides. No, I don't. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And I don't talk about y'all I don't talk about one another when I'm with one person. If I have my friend Bob don't like my friend Greg, I'm not going to stop being friends with Bob or Greg. That's Bob and Greg's problem. And Bob don't talk to me about Greg, and Greg don't talk to me about Bob. I'm not doing that. I'm not about to do that because I'm not no referee. That's not my job. Now, if it gets to be out of pocket, yes, I'm going to say something. But if they just don't like each other, oh, well, you're not going to like everybody. That's how it goes. But when it comes to this money, people going to change their opinions and do different things. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. It's just the way of the world. But just don't get in your feelings about it. Just don't get upset about it. People change their mind all the time. You see people who are in terrible relationships. Terrible. People getting abused. They go back. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. But I can't lose no sleep because that's the choice that you made. I'm not affected. Now, some people have family members who get in these kind of situations. They keep going back. What, you going to go over there and get yourself hurt? No, you can't do that. At some point, you got to wash your hands. Like, look, if you're going to go do it, that's what you want to do? Free will. Person got free will. If that's what you want to do with your life, that's what you want to do. I'm going to choose not to engage with you. I'm going to choose not to be a part of that. But I'm damn sure not about to lose no sleep trying to stop anybody from doing what they want to do. You just can't do it. And look, and it's already done. The man's still going to keep going on, do commercials and whatnot. It is what it is. If you're a Drake fan, are you not going to watch the Super Bowl halftime show? Well, you know what? Kendrick Lamar, he was talking bad about Drake. I'm not going on it. Well, you know what? That check is getting cut. And if you got some free Super Bowl tickets, you're going to go. You're going to go. That's just how it is, man. So don't be upset about this stuff. More people are going to do it. Some people, he's cooning. He's tap dancing. People do coon and tap dance. I don't agree with it, but I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset about it because I know that's how it works. It's better to accept things for what they are rather than be mad because it's not what you want it to be. Say that again. It's best to accept things for what they are than get upset. Then it's not what you want it to be. It's just how it goes. It's not going to be what you want it to be all the time. It's not going to be what you be on. The same people that complained about Snoop and Nelly did not say anything about the female rappers twerking at a Democratic event on national TV. My man Josh. Let me read that for you again now. The same people that complained about Snoop and Nelly. Well, put that right back up. That's good. The same people that complained about Snoop and Nelly did not say anything about the female rappers twerking at the Democratic National Convention. Huh? Hey, you pick and choose. Selective outrage. It's called selective outrage. You are upset about what you want to be upset about. Let's give me another example that's going on selective outrage right now. Kansas City Chiefs. People are upset. Well, they're getting calls. This and that. Them people, that team is 15-1. 15-1. All right? They're 15-1. Ain't no calls getting you 15-1. They're not getting bad calls all season to become 15-1. They just kicked your ass. And this is what it is. Nothing to get upset about. Look, you can't get upset about that. You can't get upset about it. And that's how stuff goes. People are going to do funny stuff for money. And people have done way worse for money. Now, I don't agree with opposing your people. Now, I'm not getting up there talking bad about black people. I'm not getting up bad to talk about anybody for no money. I'm not doing that because I got a moral compass, and I'm not compromising that. I'm not compromising myself for no money because I know once I do, I'm going to feel bad, and I don't want to have to deal with myself. That's me. Some people, I'll do anything for money. I'm not one of them people. I'm not going to do anything for money. However, I am going to seize the opportunity, and just because somebody doesn't like the opportunity I'm seizing, I'm not going to not do it. I'm not going to not do it. Like I said, I'm not going to set anybody back to get anybody ahead, but I'm not going to look back while I'm going ahead either. Like, no, I'm not about to look back. This is for me, and I'm going to take this opportunity. All right? It's business. Just like you go vote. You know, people like, when you're not getting anything when you vote because you didn't pay. It costs money. People lobby. These big corporations cut big old checks to these people to get what they need done. All right? Nobody's just going up there getting anything for free. That's why a lot of stuff doesn't change for the American people because we don't spend no money. We will have to lobby as the people. We will have to lobby as a community to get what you need. It's like, all right, I'm doing something for such and such. Okay, great. I've been doing this such and such for the kindness of my heart for 6-7 months. All right. Now somebody else came up to me and they want me to do the same thing for them, but they're gonna pay me. Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the money. I'm gonna take the money. Why? Because I need money. And it's not like, well, oh man, you're not doing this for me. That's messed up. You're just gonna abandon me for money. Oh no. Now you're not benefiting anymore. You're not benefiting from me doing this for free anymore. Now this other person has come along. They're starting to pay me. They value me more than what you do. Am I supposed to turn that down? No. Am I oppressing you? No, I'm not. You're just going to have to go find somebody else to do it for free. But I've done it for you for free for so long. You forgot about that. And people forget about that. That's another thing. You could be doing something for somebody for some long. You could be doing the right thing every day. Every single day doing the right thing over and over and over and over. As soon as you do something wrong, everybody got a problem with it. This is a bad example, but I'm going to use it anyway. Bill Cosby, I don't condone what he did. However, he did pay for a lot of people to go to school and college. Am I supposed to give the degree back? Am I supposed to just not? Well, I don't agree what he did, and I'm not supporting it, but he did something for me. The person may not hate him for it. It's like, well, look, I'm just not going to speak out. I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just going to sit neutral on this one. Like I said, I'm not condoning what he did at all by any stretch of the imagination. But you can't take back what he did for you. He did something good for you. I mean, just like when people do bad things, they take everything back from them. It was conditional. A lot of things are conditional. If P. Diddy had a statue out front, yeah, knock that thing down right now. Everybody took their keys back. The key to the city, they took it back. All the companies, that's a funny situation in itself. Everybody was able to stop doing business with him before he went to jail. Everybody was pulling out. Revolt got sold off. Everything changed. Then he went to jail. Everybody got an opportunity to get out of business with him before he went to jail. Ain't that something? Now, how many times that happened? Nobody was associated with him. Furthermore, was he the only person committing crimes? He committed all that crime by himself. I find that hard to believe. But people are foolish. Like, man, that man had a team of people pulling that off. The baby oil. You think he went and bought it all himself? No. Other people knew what the hell was going on too. Other people were complicit. But they're not being held accountable. I'm surprised he ain't flip on nobody to get out of jail. Because I know he didn't pull off none of this stuff alone. He couldn't have. It's too big of an operation. That was too big of an operation to pull off alone. And people just got to really understand that's how life works. People are going to do what they got to do for that check. They're going to cut that money. Now, you got some people who are cut from different cloth. They're not going to compromise themselves for no money. But what you might consider compromising for money, they may not. They don't see it that way. I know some people right now who support Trump. Am I going to stop being their friend? No. I'm not going to stop being their friend. That's your freedom of choice. It's your freedom of choice. I'm not going to stop being their friend because of that. That don't got nothing to do with me. I don't agree with your choices, but oh well. You got a friend, you're a Christian. You got a friend that's a Muslim. You got a friend that's a Catholic. Oh, y'all going to stop being friends because they got a different religion? They pray to somebody different? No, they got nothing to do with me. Look, as long as you treat me as a decent human being and with some respect, I can't be mad about that. I can't be mad. I can't get upset about opportunities that people seize that I can't give them. And a lot of opportunities that people get upset about, you can't give them to that person. Can we, as a community, black people upset about Snoop, or are we going to cut Snoop a check to say Snoop don't perform? No. No, you're not. And if this is going to help you and benefit you and your family, you got to do what you got to do. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for me. But drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Were they wrong or what? But honestly, Trump has been you got to have somebody black going up there to get, because look, you'll get screwed over. Everybody else is getting benefits but us. We got to go too. It's a business deal. It's a business deal. I mean, shoot, you got to, look, I'm from Florida. We see people with Confederate flags all the time. I've never been bothered by it because I'm just not bothered by the Confederate flag. I've seen it a lot of times. It was a cat, man, my car got hit. My car got hit in school, and there was a guy, he had a Confederate flag in his back seat, in the window of his car. Man, he found out about my car. Hey, man, hey, buddy, I'm going to come get you in the morning, take you to school, man. Don't worry about it. I'm going to come get you. He came and got me every day and took me to school. Never treated me any kind of way. Never treated me bad. Looked out for me. And he never oppressed anybody in my face. I don't hear anything bad about it. Dude's guy, he just had a flag in the car. Didn't bother me. Anybody getting out in the car, man, you shouldn't be riding him. So what, I'm supposed to walk? I'm supposed to walk? The man has offered me a ride. I don't have no car. So, Snoop and Nelly went down the Black Rosebud Pass, lost all respect. Hey, Black Rosebud, my God. Hey, that's his business. I can't. It's too much. It's just too much for me to worry about what everybody's doing. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. And they just as famous as Black Rosebud. Hey, Black Rosebud's one of the people that told me I should do my show. I mean, do I agree with his content? No. But anytime I call Black Rosebud about YouTube questions, he answers them and he helps me out. You're supposed to walk. You're supposed to do what you want to do. Free will. You will be in bondage if you worry about what everybody else is doing. I just don't care. I just don't care enough. I just don't care enough to get mad about what the hell they're doing. I don't. And I understand that's how the world works. I know the world doesn't work how I want it to work. It just doesn't work like that. Do I agree? No, but I'm not going to get upset about it. I'm not, oh well, I'm just going about my business. I'm not going to do it. Exactly. A broken clock can be right twice a day. What's going on, Mike? Thank you for dropping in. But yeah, man, that's how people are, and just accept the world for what it is. People do horrific things. Let me tell you something. I don't watch the news. They play the same stuff every day. Horrible stuff. Terrible stuff. I just don't watch it. I just don't watch it. I just leave it alone. You don't normalize Nazi KKs and MAGAs. You don't. I agree with you. You don't. But I don't watch it. I just don't support it. But what am I going to do? Hey, stop it. Don't do that. That's wrong. They're going to keep doing it anyway. I do what I do on my side to try to put out some positivity in the world. That's all I can do. Because you'll be in emotional bondage about that. People are always going to do something that you don't like do. There are people who don't like gay people. I don't like gay people. What are you going to do about it? They've been here a long time and they're not going anywhere. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. You get a job. That's going to pay you twice the salary. And your boss is gay. Are you not going to take the job? You're going to probably take that job. I'm not taking that job. I'm not working for that guy. Man, crazy. You're crazy. You do what you do. You do what you want to do. People do what you know. You do not get in the car. Exactly. You don't get in the car. You walk past it and keep it moving because it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening. There's a lot of stuff I disagree with. I disagree with the fact that these people that go do these horrible things in school, they still don't call them domestic terrorists. That's domestic terrorism. 100%. That's exactly what it is. But they never call it that. They never do. They never call it that. And they don't make an example out of them people. Those people should get the death penalty. I agree. They should get the death penalty for that stuff. But I can't. It happens so often. I'm like, you know what, man? This is emotionally killing me. I just gotta go about my business. I'm gonna do something on the other side and be the change I want to see. That's all I try to do. Let me just be the change I want to see and let it go. And just let it go. That's all you can do. There was a guy here in Pattaya I thought was a cool guy. Then he used certain words to put Hitler photo on the wall. Now I don't hang out with him. Exactly. Simple as that. That's it. That's all you can do. I'm not about to you shouldn't have a conversation with this guy to try to change him. He's not going to change, and I'm not going to do it. You just got to, you know what? Wash your hands. That's it. Just like all these food companies, the red dye number 4. You know it's killing people. You know it's bad for people. What am I going to do? Go out and crusade? Just don't eat it. Just leave it alone. Like, you know what? I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to let it go. But to get all emotionally charged about something you can't change is insane. That's why I stopped watching news. I don't watch police brutality videos. I don't watch it. Terrible stuff. Hate it. I don't watch it though. Because I know what it does and I know how it makes me feel. It makes me feel terrible. But I can't do anything about it. I try to be the change I want to see. But I don't do that. And that's it. I don't hang out with those people who you associate with. Exactly. I don't hang out with them. Like me and Black are great. That's my guy. We don't hang out though. We don't kick it. We don't kick it like that. He does what he does. I can't stop him. I'm not, because you will spend the rest of your life trying to change people. That will be your new job. Every time I see somebody doing something I don't like, I got to go change it. And let me tell you something. People are going to do what they're going to do for money. When there's a check involved, people are going to do it. They're going to do it. Especially when it's for money. People will do all kind of crazy stuff for money. I'm not that one of them people. I got limits. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. That's not for me. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Because people like, somebody asked me, like, once again, would I perform for Donald Trump? I'm not performing for him. There's a whole audience of people out here. And some people might be going through some stuff. They're sad. I'm bringing joy to the world. He's just the person giving me the check, but I'm not doing it for him. There's people in I go to comedy shows. I perform all the time. There are people in the crowd. I may not like them. I'm not going, hey, he has on a Confederate hat. Hey, he doesn't like this. I'm not going on stage. I'm still going up there. And I'm going to do it for the rest of the people in the room. I just can't be affected like that. If you see something, say something. If you see something, say something. It's a wild game, but people get up in arms about this stuff. All these executive orders he's writing, rolling back civil rights, getting rid of diversity programs, terrible stuff. I'm not going to get bent out of shape about it. You know what kind of man this guy is. It's insane to get upset about it. But what you can do, that same energy, go do something about it. Go help some people. Go be the change you want to see. But the same energy you can take and go spew and be upset, it's the same energy you can go do to be some change and go help some people out. That's all. You don't have to change people, but you don't have to normalize the behavior. Exactly. And that's why you don't acknowledge it. Exactly. You don't have to normalize the behavior. You don't. I saw it. I'm like, oh, man, that's wild. But, hey, he's a performer. He's doing business, and people are going to do what they got to do for business. I don't know your financial situation, and I can't cut you a check not to do it. Well, you shouldn't do it. Well, are you going to pay me not to do it? Nope. Are you going to be upset when he says legalize slavery? Nah, that won't happen. Constitution, that won't be happening. He won't be able to do that. That's not going to happen. I'm not worried about that. But if he did, if he said it, I wouldn't be upset. I would expect that. Nothing. I wouldn't expect nothing. There's nothing. I have no expectations. Zero. This guy says all kind of stuff. He's the one that said the election was rigged. Was it rigged this time? No, it wasn't, because he won. The election's only been rigged when he lost. You notice that the election was rigged when he lost. If he would have lost again, the election would have been rigged again. Yep. It's called selling out. And people are going to sell out. People are for sale. Exactly what it is. People are for sale. And they're going to sell out. And that's what it is. That's just how the world works. That's just how it is. So you best he care about he don't care about the Constitution. That's true, but he can't rip it up. That's why we have government. That's why it was written in the first place. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And for the next 4 years, I'm not going to go crazy every time he says something wild, because you know it's coming. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to watch the news. I didn't watch the inauguration. Didn't watch none of it. I'm not going to watch it. Just not going to watch it. Hey, my mom's watching. Hey, Mom. Everybody say hi to my mom. Everyone has a price. That's true. Everyone does have a price. But what is your price? See, me, I'm not compromising myself for certain. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. Because I can go get that same price I got. I can get it paid somewhere else. I get that same price, my price. I don't have to do that to get it paid. I'm going to go get that money somewhere else. I'm going to do something else. Don't have to do that. And some people are lazy. You know when people ask you all kind of crazy. So for $1 million, would you do this, that, and the fifth? Look, I'm not even answering that question. This is a foolish question. Fool's gold, not interested. I'm not interested in no fool's gold. So, listen. Man's about to be here for 4 years. You are crazy to get bent out of shape every time he says something crazy. You're crazy to get bent out of shape every time. There's more coming. It's just to be expected. You know what to expect out of the guy. It's already been 2 days. Look what he's done. Hey, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hey, Mom. Everybody said, hey, Mom. You guys know what to expect. So my best advice to you, don't watch that stuff. I'm telling you, don't get on the news and watch it every night. Listen, it'll drive you crazy. It's going to drive you crazy. You won't be able to function. You won't be able to think. It'll keep you up at night. I don't think you can pay me enough to perform for Trump. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. No, I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying that. Probably wouldn't do it. 'Cause they're not gonna call me. But the same thing, I can go perform other places. Put in the work. Put in the work. I wouldn't perform for Trump for $1 million. But what about 10? Shoot, 5 minutes for 10 million? Well, hold on now. Hold on, wait a minute now. $10 million. I can change the trajectory of my bloodline for a couple generations now. You damn right I got a price. Hey, it is what it is. But it is what it is. But I know that's not about to happen, so I don't have to really consider it. It's not happening. So when people say this stuff, when people throw those outlandish things, would you do this for $1 million? Would you do this for $10 billion?